It's just not there yet when it comes to power between the GT2 and the Dualtron Thunder 2. It's close, but it's not that close. I can tell you that right now. The Dualtron Thunder 2 is definitely way faster than the GT2. But there's a little bit of a different feeling when I'm on this. With my Thunder 2, I feel that, but that was because after spending so much money, changing the tires to a PMT tires, buying a $500 steering dampener, that's how much it costs for me to get my Thunder 2 to feel like how the GT2 feels right off the bat once you buy it. Like the comfortability, not the speed. The speed is absolutely like a huge difference. It's not the same. Thunder 2 is way faster and it's, of course, it's way more aggressive. But just the balance, the tire when you're on the road, I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off this thing. But you know, when you get your Thunder 2, the first time that I got it, it was extremely difficult. Like it was really difficult to, like, especially when I'm going into corners. You guys can see me leaning into corners. I'm still have to get used to this. You guys can see me leaning into corners and I can just lean and go. I don't know if it's because of those cheap tires that come with the Dualtron Thunder. But again, you have to spend so much money and you have to calculate that. And when you think about it, with the Thunder 2, I spent almost $700 to an extra $1,000 to actually get it to be the way that this GT2 is right now, right off the purchase. Just speed and range, they are not comparable because the Dualtron, you have more range. The Dualtron Thunder 2, you have more range. The Dualtron Thunder 2, you have more speed. But when it comes to quality ride, you will not have it on the Thunder 2 unless you're willing to spend at least an extra $700 to $1,000. Because you have to get the steering dampener, quality steering dampener, quality PMT tires. That's the only way that you are going to be able to achieve such stable ride. Because I realized I started doing a lot of this on my Thunder 2, and the only reason I was able to do that was because I changed out the tires and my steering dampeners. Like the scooter feels so stable when I'm riding. That's why I can go ahead and play around on the road. When I'm riding, I feel so much safer, much more stability that I'm getting right now. Like I already feel it. Like you can, and the suspension, don't get me started, man. The suspension on the GT2 just blows the Dualtron Thunder 2 out of the water because you can adjust this. You guys can see I'm just rolling down the street. The whole one-hand thing, riding down the street one-handed, you can do that on. I can do that on my Thunder 2 now, but that was after spending so much money to get the PMT tires, quality PMT tires, and then get that steering dampener. That's the only way that I was able to get. You can ride with one hand and it will be okay, and that's possible. Now, people that are also showing you this, that you can ride with one hand on the scooter for the GT2, don't see that as a marketing strategy. Oh, you can ride with one hand, because you can only ride with one hand when you let go of the throttle. If you're using this, the twist throttle, and you do this with one hand, I guarantee you're gonna fall, because this thing still has some power. You get what I mean? You are going to fall. So don't think, oh, you're gonna ride this with one hand all the time. Anyway, let's check this little hill right now. We're gonna go up of it and see if this thing cares about going uphill. We are 30 miles right now climbing. 37. Yeah. The GT2 does not care about hills. The motors are powerful enough to take you up any hill. That was not a big hill, but I already tried multiple hills, so I can tell when a hill is gonna be a problem. But it's not a problem for this scooter at all, and you can tell, because when I was going uphill, it was even picking up more speed. I don't have my mirror right now, So of course, I'm gonna kind of stay off the road. Plus, people don't like electric scooters. These other people, they are like they own the road. My Thunder 2? Oh, hell no. If that was my Thunder 2, I do not get off the road. It's a race, man. That car will not catch up to me in the Thunder 2. So yes, the Thunder 2 is way faster than the GT2. When I'm on the Thunder 2 and I'm on the road, man, cars just watch me pass them. That's pretty much it. They just watch me blow past them. I will make more contents regarding the GT2 and comparing it with the Thunder 2. I'm riding it and I'm giving you guys honest feedback. So riding in sports mode, I think we'll be riding for almost 20 minutes or so, and the battery is already down to 67%, and I have 36 miles of range left. I really doubt I'm gonna get that. So when it comes to range, Dualtron Thunder 2 destroys the GT2. There is no comparison, man. There's none. We're not gonna even go do that. We're only gonna compare the Dualtron Thunder 2 to this when it comes to like quality of riding and stuff like that. If you are not a need for speed like me, someone that needs to ride stuff that aggressively, yes, you can get this. I picked this up to kind of cruise around the city, knowing that I have the power to get a little bit onto the street with traffic, but some traffic areas you definitely don't want to go to with this electric scooter. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have more videos coming.